going on, everybody? Let's talk about some comic books, which we don't do as much as we probably should. But I wanted to talk about future state. So I did a video on this a while ago talking about how, DC's going down this 5G road. So I wanted to see, how bad are these books? So there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is it's not, so far, these, which is Wonder Woman, The Flash, Harley Quinn, Superman and Metropolis, and the next Batman, they don't read like a bunch of woke nonsense. They're just stories. However, they're not very good stories, in my opinion. In fact, they're kind of underwhelming. In fact, this book, The Batman, which is the big one they're pushing, this is the one that the media is hyped about. They're loving. They're going crazy about. It's the greatest book ever because it's got a black Batman, so it's so amazing. You got to get it. Greatest comic book ever made. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. The whole issue is basically him talking about, self-doubt and stuff like that, which is interesting because usually a character like this has no self-doubt and is perfect in every way. But most of the book is like stuff like this. And this I thought was really cringe. Cutting it too close. I'm starting to mix it up with the police. I don't know how the real Batman ever. Nah, check that. I am the real Batman, which is funny considering Bruce Wayne is still running around as the dark detective. I don't know if that's what he's calling himself or he's calling himself Batman. I'm not sure. We'll find out. The Gotham is basically ran by a dictator, calls himself the magistrate, who's probably Luke Fox or Lucius Fox. That is my prediction. Luke Fox is the current Batman. I believe that's who it is. And the whole issue is him trying to take down this Bane gang. I call them that because they're pretty much wearing his luchador mask. And that's pretty much it. It's very short. It didn't really draw me in. I'll probably read the next one still just to see where it goes. But the real letdown here is they charge $8 for this book. And this is how much of the Luke Fox Batman you get. More than half the book is an outsider's side story and Arkham Knights. I didn't want to read that. Why are you charging me $8 for this? I just wanted to read about the next Batman. So that's kind of a huge letdown. $8 for a book that I only wanted to read one story of. And I got to say, that's probably my second biggest complaint with that one. Then there's Superman of Metropolis for $6. A very strange book that the plot is just kind of stupid. I got to be honest. It's about Jonathan Kent, who's Superman now. Of course, Clark Kent isn't on world. They don't really tell you why. I'm guessing we'll find out more of that when it goes to Superman War World, I think it is. That one I'm actually kind of looking forward to because it's like Superman meets Planet Hulk, which is kind of cool. But here, basically, you have John Kent going up against Brain Cells, who is somehow taking over Gotham. Brain Cells is basically a child of Brainiac, and the military is coming for him, and because he wants to protect them and he can't find another way, he shrinks Metropolis down and puts him in a bottle. So basically Metropolis is his Candor. That's it. It's kind of stupid reason to do it. I don't get it. I'll read the next one and see where it goes, but not that good. And then, of course, we have a Jimmy Olsen side story and the Guardian story. So you don't even get all of Jonathan Kent as Superman. $6, overpriced for a bunch of characters that I didn't want to read about. I just want to read about Superman or John Kent Superman or whatever. Used to be Superboy, but now he's Superman. Kind of very underwhelming. Not woke, but not good. And then there was the Harley Quinn book, which is absolutely terrible because it's just Harley Quinn and Jonathan Crane, who's no longer the Scarecrow, talking in a prison cell because he wants Harley to help her take down, or he wants Harley to help him take down a bunch of criminals. That's it. $5 for two characters talking in a room. And then there's this Flash book. For some reason, Wally West is possessed by famine, I don't know why. They don't tell you. There's only going to be 2 issues. Kind of an interesting premise. Like, all the other Flashes are trying to basically help him, and he kills a couple of them. I'd be interested in reading more of this, but we don't really, like, they don't really go that far into it. And there's only going to be 2 issues, so it feels really rushed. And then on top of that, another problem I have with this book is, like, why does DC Comics hate him? Because they've redeemed him, like, they've had to redeem him like 2 times now. Because he did a bunch of crazy shit under Tom King. So, kind of disappointing. I got to be honest, though, the best one is this new Wonder Woman comic. It's got great art by Jolie Jones, who draws very beautiful women. This book was actually kind of fun. It's about her going to Hades to save her sister, and she goes on this little adventure. They go and try to go across that river where you got to give the Grim Reaper coins, so that they can travel down the lake, so he can take you there. Like, they almost wake up that, I forget his name, but that 3-headed dog or whatever from mythology. And there's some fun banter between these 2 demon characters. I actually really like this one. I didn't think that I would. If I was going to, like, if I'm going to probably keep reading this one. I actually did like this. And she's going to fight the dog at the end. And yeah, there's other reasons to like this book as well. This one was the best one. I got to be honest. I really did like this one. If there was one I would recommend, it would just be this one. The rest of them are big letdowns. Big letdowns. Very boring and basic. I got to tell you, I hope this event gets better. Because if you're banking everything on this, and it kind of seems like they are, I don't know how well this is going to go. I can't see people getting really drawn into this, especially when you're charging, in some cases, $8 a book, man. And not even half of the book is the new Batman guy. It's all a bunch of other characters. It's really, really strange. So, I don't know. We'll see what they do. But the best book is the Wonder Woman book. Gotta be honest. It's the best one. Anyway, we'll see what happens with this stuff. I'm going to read most of them because, I mean, why not? I can just tax write this stuff off anyway. So I'm going to probably read most of them. The only one I missed was Swamp Thing this week. And I guess that's the big one that everyone's talking about. That's why it sold out. So I'm going to have to miss that one. But yeah, this Wonder Woman book and this Flash book is actually the 2 I found the most interesting. Really liked the Wonder Woman book actually quite a bit. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. If you've read any of this, I'd like to hear what you have to say. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you still subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.